got Rice Tree Service out here today. How many guys did you bring out to do a job like this, and what are they doing?
Usually 8 to 10. Normally we can run two crews, 6 each. We can do 2 sets of jobs at the same time. On these bigger jobs, we'll bring everybody. Today, I think we only brought 10.
I look at this job. This job of taking trees down looks like a geometry project to me. I mean, we've got a guy throwing the string up over the top. What is that about, running the ropes up to the top of the tree next to the big tree?
Sometimes you can't reach something. The machine can't get it to set your rope. These guys are very proficient with the throw ball. They can go up to 80, 90 feet, set their rope, so when the machine comes in, it's already sitting there waiting for them to lower branches down.
Yeah, so it looks like they take a tree apart in little tiny pieces, but they're pretty heavy pieces, aren't they?
Right, they can be. You have to have a good tree next to it to take down a good tree.
Yeah, when you see a hunk of that trunk come down on that blue rope and fly around, man, it looks like...
What we doing here today is probably 700-800 pound pieces. You can go up to thousands and thousands of pounds.
Tell me about that little crazy machine. It looks like an outer space machine that's in the driveway out there.
That's it's called a crawler. It'll go through a 4-foot gate. Once it comes in, it sets up like a spider, and you got 83 feet of safe working.
Yeah.
You're not in the tree at all. Say the tree's too dead to be in, too dead to be climbing. A lot of people wait too long to get trees removed, and you need the specialized equipment to get them down, safely to get them down.
You brought up a really important point here. People wait too long to get a tree down. You look at a tree, and it looks like it's not as good as it was last year, and you're hoping it's going to be better next year. But you guys come in like arborists and tree experts. You can look at the trees and sort of say what their near future is going to bring.
Correct. There's diseases for just about every type of tree that's out there right now. Between oaks, pines, maples, everything's got a disease that can, but waiting too long to cut it down is going to cost you more money in the long run. Now you're talking specialty equipment, and not everybody has specialty equipment, so you're going to go through estimates, and you can't have guys climbing unsafe trees.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, Tom Rice came out here, and he was looking around, and he goes like, well, that long needle pine, it's probably not going to last. I'm looking at it, it goes like, it doesn't look that bad to me. And he walks up to the tree and points at all the little holes in the tree, and you guys just know. That's
pine beetle. It came from out west. It worked its way here. Global warming, call it what you will. Yeah. But in the last 50 years, Scott Sable will tell you, it's gone up 1 degree, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's the nighttime temperature, which has gone up 7 degrees.
Yeah.
Which is enough for these beetles to sneak in. And once they're settled into a tree, it takes 8 below zero
to get rid of them.
To get rid of them.
Another thing too, we're talking about taking down some big trees. You also trim a lot of trees. Like sometimes you can rescue a tree or save a tree just by trimming it.
Trimming it, you're getting rid of stuff that the tree's feeding unnecessarily.
Yeah.
So all them nutrients that were feeding those branches are now going to the rest of the tree, and sometimes they'll bounce back, not every time. There could be something else wrong with the tree. But trimming never hurts.
A lot of times people don't realize how close they are, and if they were to fall, what would happen.
Right. I mean, not every tree is going to fall down and do catastrophic damage to your house. Yeah. But it's enough where you still have to call the gutter guy, the roofer, the plumber, the drywall guy, and who has time for that?
It's a nightmare.
When for a couple $100 you can trim off dead wood or anything that could poke through the roof.
Yeah. How long have you been climbing trees?
This will be 33 years.
It's amazing to see you guys up in the air there. Some tough characters too, huh?
They're a strange group.
Yeah. Rice Tree Service. I gotta tell you, John, thank you very much.
Thank you.